They don't start, they roar. The moment the bucket hits the ground, the earth itself shudders. These are no longer machines. They are steel-clad gods of destruction, forged in the fires of metallurgy, fueled by the fury of diesel engines and the weight of gravity. Take your heart meds before watching, because your pulse is about to be crushed. In the biting cold, the beastly Caterpillar 385C LME, weighing over 85 tons and powered by a 523 horsepower C18 Assert engine, is loaded onto a heavy-duty trailer as if it were express cargo. With a nearly 5 cubic meter bucket capacity, this machine doesn't just scoop dirt, it scoops the very breath from the air. Led by the ergon tractor unit, the wheels roll slowly over the frozen ground, like a mechanical ritual on mining soil. This isn't just transportation, it's a royal procession of steel. When the Beaver architects built a fortress in the woods, nearly 10 acres turned into an artificial lake. Water spilled past boundaries, threatening neighboring property. Then the cat was summoned. No sirens, no flashing lights, just a bucket like a scythe tearing into the dam with a shriek of steel. Within moments, the flood burst loose like a broken levee. Each scoop was a punch to nature. This wasn't demolition, it was a mechanical ritual in the wild.
And is one of Germany's top full-service providers in the areas of excavation, foundation work, and land.
On the demolition battlefield of the Lunen coal power plant in Germany, the steel beast KMC 1600S is in full mechanical glory. Weighing 250 tons, this is no ordinary excavator. It's an industrial god of destruction. With an ultra-long boom, multi-joint hydraulics, and jaws that shred metal like butter, it bends steel beams like matchsticks. Its shear force exceeds 1,000 kilonewton, enough to rip through 5-centimeter thick steel in a blink. Supporting it is a full strike team, Cat 336 F Lieber R960, dumpers, tractors, moving like an expeditionary force crushing concrete legacies.
And out on the construction site is its high breakout force. Or even 12-ton scrap shears can be attached to the excavator. These shears can be used to cut up steel beams that are 1 meter thick.
Beneath the old Sense Bridge from 1908, the S12 Spider excavator dances in the stream like a hydraulic ninja. Its independent four-wheel dive spider legs let it climb rocks with ease, lifting brush piles from floodwaters with over 120 kilonewton arm force. Not just a transformer, it's a river dominator.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
In the realm of rock lords, a 56-ton beast named L350 creeps in silently. Its 6.9 cubic meter bucket devours boulders like breakfast, while a 394 horse PR engine growls like the earth itself calling out. Each lift is a gravity-defying symphony. This isn't a loader. It's a profit loss obliteration weapon. The Aslin X120 wheel crawler hybrid, an amphibious beast in the mechanical world. It rolls like a four-wheel drive truck, grips like a tank thanks to its hydraulic track system, and features a large digging bucket with independent suspension lifting. It doesn't just dig, it strolls across the job site like it owns the place. When the 50-ton Volvo EC480C wants to roam, all it needs is a pair of Sleipner E50 transport skates. Once fitted, it glides like thunder, reaching 15 km/h over cold quarry ground. The job site isn't a limit anymore, it's a stage for raw mechanical power. As red dust rises from the quarry wall, the Hitachi EX200 swings its hydraulic breaker like a mountain-splitting sword. Firing at 1,800 to 2,500 BPM, the boom delivers strikes that pierce straight into fractured volcanic veins. Below, its steel track claws grind the shattered ground beneath. Every ancient geological layer explodes open, as if time itself yields to industrial conquest. On the chaotic grounds of New York City, a silent steel surgery is underway. The legendary steel jaw, Indeco ISS 45/90, bites through the old Kosciuszko Bridge's girders as if crunching on rusted wafers. With a cutting force peaking at 1,800 kilonewton, this shear isn't just a tool, it's a death sentence for an aging giant of iron and bolts. Mounted on the long arm of a Komatsu PC800LC, this mechanical reaper works in perfect rhythm, slicing through I-beams, trusses, and bracings like tearing paper. Each crush bends steel, detonates rivets, and erases history one explosive snap at a time. This is more than demolition. It's an industrial execution ritual, where hydraulic muscle brings an end to what once upheld the lifeline of the city. Menzi Muck M545X doesn't just wade through water, it conquers the urban ocean. Right in the heart of the old town, this four-legged beast marches steel steps over stone, strolling through rushing currents like a city promenade. Its bucket doesn't dig dirt, it composes a mechanical symphony where each swing carves a legend into the riverbed. In the heart of the blizzard, Vormit snowplows dance like steel wolves through the powder-white silence. With hydraulic wings that span up to 4.2 meters, they slice deep snowbanks like butter. This isn't snow removal, it's mechanical poetry on ice, where horsepower writes the road. The SM H21-36-DG on the DX250W grips a bundle of logs like lifting a dinner bowl. Its arm stretches over 10 meters, grabbing entire stacks like serving a wedding feast, while the hydraulic cab lifts the operator to the throne of forestry glory. This isn't an excavator, it's a mechanical maestro. Small but mighty, the U-12 mini excavator, equipped with a 13.5 HP Briggs & Stratton engine, doesn't just dig dirt, it digs through stereotypes. Beneath that fiery red coat lies a true job site beast. In the midst of a snow-blanketed forest, the Menzi Muck M545 transforms into a four-legged tyrant, conquering treacherous terrain with a woodcracker swinging like the scythe of death. Each icy cut slices through the frozen underbrush, forging a path with raw steel power. This isn't an excavator, it's the winter predator on the hunt. The Volvo EC380E HR, the white and blue warrior from Ricci, doesn't just dig, it rewrites concrete history. On the urban battlefield, its massive robotic arm stretches out like a titan's tentacle, crushing debris as if tearing paper. The bucket is no longer a tool, it's an iron fist carving out authority in the ruins. While the city sleeps, the EC380E HR composes a steel symphony, not with sound, but with tremors that shake the earth itself. Deep within a pit as dark as gunmetal, the Liebherr R9100 doesn't just dig, it tears through the earth itself. This 120-ton beast wields a near 7 cubic meter bucket, lifting boulders as if they were nutshells. Its 5-meter-long steel tracks crush rubble beneath, while the 810-horse V12 Cummins engine roars like a predator on the hunt. In just a few swings, the R9100 effortlessly fills a Bell B50D, an all-wheel drive 6x6 truck with a 45-ton payload, as if pouring water into a glass. This isn't a construction site, it's a mechanical symphony where every movement is a dance of steel and diesel. On a near-vertical mountainside, the Tata Hitachi Excavator isn't just a machine. It's a warrior clawing its way through death-defying terrain. With a digging force of up to 40.1 kilonewtons and a 5.68-meter boom, the ZX200LC silently tears through hardened earth, as if ripping out the mountain spine. Every swing of the bucket etches its name into uncharted rock, where no wheels have ever rolled. This isn't just road building, it's a mechanical ritual, a battle between man and nature on a slope not meant for the faint of heart. Under the glare of floodlights piercing the freezing night, the Hyundai R140W7A, the versatile wheeled warrior from Werner Ericsson AB, gently scoops heavy snow loads and pours them into the waiting bed of the Volvo FH540. With its 142 horsepower engine and agile hydraulic arm, it clears the ski competition arena like a mechanical artist performing after a snowbound spectacle. When giants fall, another giant rises. The Jerdon Tator, with a 50-ton rotating boom and hydraulic outriggers like steel talons, lifts the rusted corpse of a garbage truck like it's cardboard. One arm, one motion, full control. In a nerve-wracking showdown between steel and gravity, Cody's heavy wrecker deployed twin-twist cables to rescue a propane tanker that had rolled over on a snow-covered street. With an International Durastar chassis, the over 15-ton gas tanker was lifted millimeter by millimeter away from the icy, slick road surface. Under the pressure of hundreds of psi of liquefied gas, every move had to be executed with the precision of industrial surgery. Standing tall like an industrial guardian, the TSW2100 XCV extends its 32-meter hydraulic arm, crushing steel structures like soda cans. With a cutting force of up to 1,000 tons, the cobalt green jaws slice through 30-millimeter steel beams without flinching. Every bite is a symphony of pressure, with massive cylinders operating like naval war engines. This isn't demolition, it's a ritual, closing the chapter of old machinery to usher in a new era, where machines become warriors bearing the message, nature for the future. Cat 336E rides the Sleipner E50 system like a samurai on horseback, gliding across the French quarry at 15 kilometers per hour, 5 times faster than usual. The Sleipner transport system fits 32 51-ton excavators, easy to install, and smooth as silk on the move.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel.
When the Earth refuses to yield, the Cat D8T shows up like a ground-ripping beast, packing 354 HP and tipping the scale at 39 tons. Its ripper shreds bedrock like paper. One push of the throttle and the terrain trembles. On the land where timber barely dries before being scooped, this tracked loader handles roots, mulch, and sawdust like stir-fry on high flame. TL16, compact, intense, and brutally efficient for land. On sun-scorched red ground, the Komatsu D85A18 roars like a mechanical beast awakening. With its 3D tilt blade and 264 horsepower engine, it doesn't just push dirt, it crushes ancient stone blocks like relics of a forgotten geologic era. Cat D11T, a 1,100 horsepower beast, weighing over 100 tons, pushing rocks like it's gardening. Each blade drop commands the earth to submit. This machine doesn't sell dreams, it sells raw power. For sale or rent, your call. The Cat 963K and Cat Grapple pair roar through the compost battlefield like twin industrial assassins, packing 190 horsepower and nearly 19 tons of breakout force. The TL22 rampages through the decayed wood like a war tank, clearing the way for the Diamond Z 6000 grinder to devour everything in its path. The Cat 963K and Cat Grapple pair roar through the compost battlefield like twin industrial assassins. Packing 190 HP and nearly 19 tons of breakout force, the TL22 rampages through the decayed wood like a war tank, clearing the way for the Diamond Z 6000 grinder to devour everything in its path. The world of heavy machinery isn't just about roaring engines. It's a tale of brute force, human ingenuity, and sheer mechanical will. If your heart just skipped a beat from witnessing these steel gods in action, then don't forget. Like if your pulse just got scooped by a bucket. Subscribe so you never miss another thunderous move in this mechanical universe. And comment below. Which beast blew your mind, or which monster do you want to see next? We tell stories in steel, and we inspire with hydraulic fury. See you next time, where metal still breathes. Copyright disclaimer. Turbo Talk does not fully own the materials compiled in this video. The materials belong to the individuals or organizations that rightfully own them and should be respected. We use them under the provisions of the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use is permitted for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. This statement is crucial to maintain transparency and respect for copyright. It is necessary to recognize the importance of balancing the freedom of expression of creators with the protection of copyright holders' rights. We believe in fostering an environment where both can coexist harmoniously, allowing ideas and creativity to flow freely. It is important to ensure that this video complies with YouTube's community guidelines in terms of service, including respecting copyright laws and promoting original content. We strive to provide high-quality content that respects the rights of content creators and contributes positively to the YouTube community. Although our team could not contact the owner of the YouTube channel No Road Baby, we always respect intellectual property rights and copyrights. We would like to quote in the description so that the audience can recognize and leave a link to the owner's channel below. Sincerely, thank you. For any commercial, general, or copyright-related inquiries, please contact us at thiol.synoviet.vm@gmail.com.